A common question that I'm getting is how to make my first sale with a Shopify store. In this video, we're going to be getting in depth into how to make your first sale with no past experience at all. And let's get right into it. Starting out with no past experience, one of the things that you want to make sure and implement are the following. You need to have a currency converter on your store if you're targeting worldwide or if you're targeting more than one country. As you may know, if you're targeting the US and Canada with TikTok, in the US is USD, and in Canada we got Canadian dollars. It's different currencies. And in order for people to have a smooth checkout process, you want to make sure that they're able to check out with their currency, with their domestic currency. And the second thing that I want to talk to you guys about is that your store has to be very well laid out. If you don't have graphic design abilities, I would highly suggest to outsource. This is something you can very easily do in Fiverr for about $10 to $15. Create a very nice looking logo to separate and isolate yourself from everybody else. If somebody else is competing with you, selling the same product as you, you want to be separating yourself and not looking like the rest. So what you want to do is build a logo, build a brand establishment for that product. And one of the best ways to do it is, if you don't have graphic designing skills, outsource that work to someone else that does. That's my second tip. Branding your store, making it very unique. Find a very good theme. Right now with Shopify, one of the best themes that I like is Sense. Debut is always gonna be a top theme, and it's really good. Those are the top two, Sense or Debut. If you're using Shopify, those are the top two themes that I suggest for you to have in your store. And so there's many things that you want to do in order to ensure that you have success when you're starting your Shopify store to make your first sale. So you want to make sure that you have a track my order inside of the website. You want to make sure that you also have a contact us section, and you want to make sure that that's in the top menu and also in the footer of the website as well. So those are the things you want to have in place. You want to make sure that you go through your privacy policy, your PRT, that you want to make sure that all the information there is correct. And just to clear that out, then once you're ready, that you build your store, you have the foundation, you have the skeleton, you want to move on to one of the very most important things that I would say counts for 80% of the results that you're going to receive is having a really good product. So having a good product is very important. What I mean is, you guys, if you have to delay testing for a couple days in order to find a really good product, by all means do it, because if you have a good product plus good marketing plus a good product page, it's very likely that you're going to have good results. But now, if you have a good product page and not so much of a good product, then you're kind of wasting, that ad spend that you could be utilizing for a better product test. So one of the things I wanted to cover in this video is that. So you want to make sure that you get a really good product starting out. And I have a video that I'm going to be presenting now on the screen that goes over how to find winning products. And this is very useful. It's one of the things that you guys can go through. Start off with a strong foot, and finding a good, powerful product is one of the best ways to guarantee that you're going to make a first sale in your first test or in your first couple of tests. So once you guaranteed you found a winning product, which I'll go really brief, I'll cover the criteria. So you want to make sure that product meets these three criteria. It's a product that cannot be easily found in stores. So if you go out to your gas station, if you go to Walmart, if you go to your nearest convenience store and you can find that product very easily in the aisle, then that's not a product you want to sell on your online Shopify store. The second thing is, you want to have that product to have a wow factor, something that moves you, that impacts you, something that you've never seen before. And so when you have a product that has a wow factor, plus it's not easily found in the store, that's already a really strong quality. And then if you want to add this third one, which is it solves a problem, it's a problem solver. So right now we're in summer, and what's one of the things that people like? People like shade when they go to the beach. So if you can find a camping net that's very quiet to set up. This is a product that I saw myself with my own eyes the other day when I went to the beach. There's these tents that it's held by the own sand, so you can allocate the sand in the bags, and then it will hold the whole entire tent, and it's when you already get rid of the sand and everything, it goes into a very small bag about this size. So that's a problem-solving product. It's not something that I've been to Walmart many times and I've never seen it myself. So that's a product that could do really well. And it's by pure observation. You can definitely develop a good eye as you continue. This is one of the really important parts. You want to continue testing over and over and adding experience to your belt. Once you get a good amount of experience, you're able to discern better what's a good winning product, what would be a good potential winning product, and what wouldn't be a good product at all. That's a really important part of the product research criteria. Once you found a pretty good product in your website and you've set up everything, what you want to do up next is that you want to have a very competitive offer. And you want to come with, in regards to marketing, you want to have a very compelling marketing angle. So you want to study the competition, what they're doing with their ads, and you want to come from an angle where nobody has ever done before. So, you know, as there's many products out there, there's a product right now that's doing really well on TikTok, and it's a hair remover. And this is kind of a high ticket product. It's about $200, $300. There's a brand called Hey Silky that's doing really well with it. They've got a really compelling angle, and they got the testimonials coming up with loads and loads of people because they're a brand that's been established since Facebook days, and they've got a really compelling angle. So what you want to do is, as a new competitor, you want to come into the marketplace providing a better solution. So maybe that product had that type of product that they were selling, maybe it left a little bit of irritation. So you want to find the weak points, and one of the best ways to find the weak points is if you go to Amazon, you're always going to find a prototype of that product that you're selling. So if you go to Amazon, you're going to get a really good feedback. People in Amazon are really honest, and you want to find the pain points of what people are complaining about. And then once you're able to identify what are those pain points, then you can go back and in your own product description, provide a clear solution and put away those doubts that people may have, what we call objections. Put away those objections that people may have that prevents them to buy that product from you. So once you got this solid foundation, you're able to guarantee yourself higher chances of making a sale. And this is one of the best ways to make a first sale. I'm going to be going over some things that helped me out in the process while making my first sale. So one of the things that you want to have in place as well is you want to have upsells. But if you have upsells, I'm not talking about in-page upsells. I'm talking about post-purchase upsells. In the beginning, you want to have your customer straight through for that product that you were advertising. You don't want to distract them with anything else. Once they purchase that product and they are at the order confirmation page, you want to provide them with a 20% discount or with a product that would go hand in hand. So if you're selling an iPhone case, you might want to sell the screen protector as well, you know, like something that would go hand in hand. And that's exactly what I've done in the past. I've been very successful at it, and it's allowed me to increase my average order value immensely. And that's one of the things that I would absolutely recommend. Once you've already verified you can make sales with your product, you want to incorporate post-purchase upsells, and that's to increase your average order value. And keep in mind, if you're providing a 20% discount, you may tell me, hey David, but I'm reducing the price of my product. I'm losing a little bit on it. But think about it like this. You're potentially, for every purchase that you acquire, you're already giving away 20% of that margin, right? So if you have a product that's selling for $40, you're gonna spend 10, 15 ad dollars to acquire that sale ideally with paid ads, right? So why not give back to your customers with savings, right? Give back to your customers with built-in savings right after they purchase, because they might have a family member that is interested in buying that product, and you're giving them firsthand that opportunity to get that product at a lower cost. So that's a good thing that I would recommend. Upsells is very important. Having a email marketing campaign sequence. So this is something that I would suggest to implement in your Shopify store. So a email marketing sequence is meant to, let's say, abandon carts. You got a lot of people that go through the checkout process. They were really interested, but they weren't quite sure because they had that iffy feeling about your brand, and it won't take until like quite a couple days later, where they see your ad repetitively and again, and they finally they say like, okay, you know what, fine, I'm gonna purchase this product. What you want to do is you want to send an email retargeting sequence, and this is exactly what I have done in the past. So you want to first send an email saying to them a reminder. So hey, you left your cart, you left this product in your cart. We're going to save it for the next 24 hours, right? Or the next 48 hours. And then if that person doesn't go through, then we have another email sequence that follows through after the other 24 hours, and it's providing them with a 10 to 15% discount. Hey, just passing by to let you know we're providing a 10 to 15% discount for the next 24 hours. Take advantage of this and finalize your purchase, and then you leave them the link, and then through their email they're able to check out and finalize the purchase. And then lastly, you have the third option, which is hey, we're finally closing this sale, and just a reminder, the next 24 hours the offer won't be available anymore. And then that's the third email, and if they don't purchase it, that's fine. But for the most part, a lot of people get pushed, and then they just need that small tiny push to buy that product. Email is quite effective, and it's not as expensive as paid ads, so it's one of the ways that money would have otherwise been left out of the table. So that's a good way to increase your average order value and make sure you're capitalizing on all the sales, all the traffic, everything that all your efforts have been getting for you. So this is one of those videos that I wanted to do for a while, and I think it's going to be very helpful for anyone that's starting out their Shopify stores, or anybody that's already started but is struggling to get things right. You know, people that are struggling to get the foundation and the systems in place. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out. This is David.